Hi guys! I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. Sorry I've logged on a couple of minutes late. But let me know that you're here. Type in the comments and let me know that you're here. Hi! Let me know who's in the comments. Drop your name. Say hi. We'll get started in a couple of minutes. Can everybody hear me? If you're watching, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, let's get started. I'm just going to close the door. Hi guys, welcome to Bhangra Education. My name is Harkiran Virdee. It's so good to meet you all. I hope you're having a lovely time on this time off. You can hear me, perfect. Okay, so we're going to get started. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Harkiran Virdee. I've been dancing for nearly 20 years and also teaching for about 10, and I'm so excited to bring this here for you today. So this will be live on my YouTube. And I will post some clips up on my Instagram as well so that you can go back and watch over this video. So we have today, we're going to do a quick quiz at the end of the session. So make sure whatever I'm telling you now about Bhangra, make sure you try and remember it. So I'm going to quiz you at the end, and I want you to drop some comments in the chat afterwards and give me your answers, okay? So what is Bhangra? Bhangra is a folk traditional dance that comes from India, and it specifically comes from the northern part of India called Punjab. Can everyone say Punjab for me? Nice. Okay, so traditionally when we're dancing to Bhangra, we dance to live instruments, so such as the dhol. That's the main drum that we dance to. It's got two sides to it. I told you about that in the first session, but in this session I'm going to teach you about two more, so make sure you're listening. The first one is a tumbi. So can everyone say tumbi? Nice. Okay, so with the tumbi, it's kind of like a really mini guitar, and it's got one string, and when you pluck it, it makes a really high-pitched sound. Okay? Hi, Big Pal! Hi! Okay, so it makes a really high-pitched sound. That's a tumbi. Okay? The second one is a chimta. So a chimta is kind of like tongs. You know, like when you're cooking and you're like flipping something, like flipping a roti or something. They're tongs, but they're really big. They're usually about this big, but you can get some mini ones as well. They have metal jingly things on them, so when you clang them together, they actually shake and make a really jingly sound. Okay, kind of like chiming. Okay, so we've learnt about the tumbi and the jumta today. Okay, so try and remember those because I'm going to ask you about them at the end. So what we're going to do now is we're going to play a song, and I want you to follow along with me. We're going to get warmed up. But it's really important to warm up. Whenever we're doing any physical activity, we need to warm up so that we prevent ourselves from getting any injuries. Okay, make sure you've got a bottle of water with you as well. And if you haven't, send your mummies and daddies or whoever's looking after you to go and get some water. Okay, so I'm going to put the song on. Give me 1 second. quick sip of water. Who have we got here? Hi Mira, hi Summer, Food Pal. Hi guys, welcome. Have a quick sip of water. I've forgotten mine, but that's okay. Whew. Are you feeling warm after that? Drop me some comments. Where are you doing this video from? Are you in your living room like I am? Are you in your kitchen? Where are you? Hi Violet. Are you in your garden maybe? Are you in your dining room? Shout out to Bethany, Elliot and Arabella. Hi. Oh lovely, you're all doing it together. Nice. Get your breath back guys. Breathe in and out. Take some deep breaths. Priyanka. Hi Priyanka. And mum and family. Hope you're all doing really well and staying safe during this isolation period. Stay safe guys. In the garden. I know it's perfect weather outside today. Okay, we are going to learn 3 steps today. Okay, so we learned 3 steps on Tuesday. Those steps were Punjab, Jappa and Biddi. Okay. Hi Amber. Hi. We did Punjab, Jappa and Biddi. But today we're going to learn 3 new steps. Okay, so make sure you're following along. And then afterwards we're going to do a follow along song. So you can just copy me and have some fun. Okay. So we are going to start with a step called jal. Okay. So we split our legs apart. Just like this. So not shoulder width, they need to be a little bit further out. And I want you to point your left toe towards the left, okay? And leave your right toe facing to the front. I then want you to bend down so you're sitting kind of like a sumo squat, but your feet are facing outwards a little bit. You're then going to pinch your thumb and your first finger together, and they're going to face in the same direction as your toes. Then you're going to take your right hand and do the same with your thumb and your finger, and they're going to come in front of your chest. And here, you're going to rock between your left foot and your right foot. So you're going to go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay? And how we go into this step is with a count of and. Okay? So we go and, so we pick our hands up, we pick our left foot up on and, land on 1. And 2, and 3, and 4. Okay? And then we can do it the other way. So the direction that we're facing, we point that toe. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay? Something really important for this move is, because we're quite static, we're not moving too much, I want to see your shoulders moving. Okay? So make sure, let's loosen up our shoulders. Can everybody wiggle their shoulders for me? Up and down, forward and back. Shake, 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 okay? So when we go into this step, we can shake our shoulders a little bit. Let's practice that. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Keep going. 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Yeah, how's that? How's that? Shanae and Sienna. Hi, Shanae and Sienna. Okay, we're going to try that move with some music, so let's put the track on. Okay, we'll start here, hands on hips, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, other way, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How was that, guys? Did you get it? I hope you got it. Okay, let's do that again, but with different arms, okay? So with this move, it's quite versatile. So it means that we can do different things with the feet, okay? So if the feet are doing the same thing, we can do something different with our arms. So we started like this. Now let's try it like this. So left arm out, right arm up. So you're shaped like the letter L. And then when you're this way, you're a backwards L. Okay? So we go. And 1. Remember, your hands are open. So this one's facing up, this one's facing to the left. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Other way. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? And don't forget those shoulders. So I'm going to do both of those moves together and just follow along. Okay? Ready? Burning a little bit, mine are a little bit. Okay, the next move we're going to do is called Kelabra, but we can just call it Bhangra for today. Okay, so bring your feet together, just like this, and let's do the feet first and we'll add the hands on after. So feet together, we're then going to jump out, and then we jump back in. Jump out, jump back in. Jump out, jump back in. Okay? Now I'm going to do it in a rhythm, and I want you to follow me, so we're going to do it a little bit longer. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Keep going, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Nice. So a little tip for this move, when you jump out, you can face your toes towards your front corners, okay? So imagine you're standing in a square box just around you. You can face your toes outwards towards the front corner. So your right foot would go to the right front corner, your left foot would go to the front left corner. And when they're together, they're just facing forwards. Okay, so with our hands, we start with them up. Okay, so your hands are nice and open, facing upwards. And then you're going to pull down to your shoulders. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? Now let's put it together with the feet. So we're up. When our hands are up, our feet are together. When we jump out, we bring our hands down to our shoulders, like we're pulling a bar down, just like this, right to our shoulders. And then we jump up, jump down, jump up, jump down. Up, down, 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 up, down. Did you get it? Let's see who's on the comments. Hi, Aria. Hi. Hello, Aria. And Gushy. Okay, so let's start that again. So we're up. We're shaped like the letter Y. So this is a big Y. When we come down and pull our hands down and feet out, we're shaped like a little X. Okay, I'm going to put the music on. It's going to be quite fast, but remember, we start like this. I'm going to play the track. Ready? Arms up. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Down. And out, 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 out. Nice. Hold it there. How is that? It's quite fast, isn't it? But the secret trick is just to remember that when your feet are together, your hands are up. When your feet are apart, your hands are closed into you. Okay? Right. Now, let's try the next move, which is called the Mal. Okay? Who's ready? Drop a comment, have a quick sip of water, and tell me if you're ready for the third move for today. Who's ready? Who do we have? Give you guys a second to grab a sip of water. Okay, let's start with the next move. Okay, so on Tuesday we did a move called jumper, which is where we kick out. We kick out, 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 out. This time we're going to do a move that is the complete opposite of this move. It's the same body movement, except we're going to reverse it. Okay, so instead of kicking out, we're going to pull in. Okay, so let's start with the feet. We start with them out on and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, again, we start out, we go and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, now let's try it on our tippy toes. Okay, with a little bit of a bounce. We go 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, you might find yourself leaning a little bit, but that's okay. That's just your body trying to catch its balance. Okay, so don't worry too much about it. With our hands, we start with them out, and we're doing the exact same thing we did with the move before called Bhangra. Okay, so they start out, hands open, and we just pull them in to our shoulders. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so now let's put it together. When our feet are out and our hands are out, all together, they then all come in together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, notice how high I'm lifting my knees as well. Okay, so they're not here, they're quite high, so make sure your knees in line with your hip. Again, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Keep going. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's try that with the music, okay? Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice. Nice, well done, guys. So you've learnt 3 moves today. You've learnt jal, which is this one, hands up or hands up. You've also learnt Bhangra, where we're shaped like a big Y and a little X. You've also learnt Dhamal, which is out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Okay? So jal, Bhangra and Dhamal. What we're going to do now is a follow along song. So I'm going to play a song that we've been listening to and I want you to follow along. I'm going to throw in some moves that you might not know, but you might know them if you've done Bhangra before. Okay? So just follow along and keep going. am. Okay, take a little sip of water. Actually have a big sip of water. Shanae and Sienna said you're making Bhangra easy for them to follow along. Ah, thank you for joining. I'm so glad you're finding it really easy. It's good. Then you can practice and show me your moves. Okay, so take some time, have a bit of water. We're gonna do a little stretch after this. Once you've had your break, it's really important that we stretch and we cool down after we've had a workout. The reason why is so that we don't get any injuries or we haven't pulled the muscle, and we make sure we stretch ourselves out. Okay? So make sure when you work out, you stretch out, okay? After that, we will then go into our quiz, and I want you to answer on the comments for me, okay? Okay, I'm going to play the track. We're going to go straight into a cool down. Okay, feet together, and breathe in, and in, and out, and in, and out. We're going to step our feet out, breathe in again, and out, and in, and out. Nice. We're going to stretch our feet out, make sure your toes are facing the screen, hands on your hips, and we're going to bend our knees to the front. That's it, keep stretching, you should feel the stretch here. And other side. Good, back to the centre. We're going to touch the floor with our hands. And come to the side. And to the other side. Good. We're going to step one foot in front of the other and just push forward. And swap your legs. Good stuff. Now bring your feet together. Hold on to something if you need to. And pick your back leg up. Pick your foot up to the back. Make sure your knees stay together and push your hips forward. Okay, so knees together and hips forward. Nice. And other leg. Again, knees together, hips forward. Good. Shake your legs out, shake them out. Good, shake it out. Shake your legs out for me. Light jog on the spot. Some deep breaths while you're doing it. So in and out. And in and out. Okay, I'm going to stop the music. Well done, guys. Nice, well done, guys. Okay. Hopefully we're all cooled down. We feel a little bit calmer now after that Bhangra session. So I have a few questions for you, and these are your quiz questions. Okay, so I know it's a little bit delayed on the timings, so I'm going to wait here for your answers to the questions and read them out. So yeah, I'm going to give you the first question, and I want whoever's looking after you, or if you can type it yourself, just type it into the chat so I can see your answers, okay? So the first question is, what part of India does Bhangra come from? Where does it originate in India? So I know the country, but which part? Okay, so leave that in the comments for me. And then once I get some answers, I'll give you the second question. Oh, I see one answer there. Punjab! Yay, well done. It is Punjab. Well done to Fidpal and Summer Days. Well done, guys. Okay, the second question. Can you name the two instruments that I taught you about today? So I told you about one of them on Tuesday, and then I gave you two more today. Okay, so what are the names of those two instruments that we use in live traditional Bhangra performances? Can you remember the names? If you need a clue, tell me and I can tell you some clues. Fidpal's got all the answers. Anybody else? Has anybody else? Can you remember it without looking at Fidpal's message? Who else? Anybody else? Sanjeet Virdee, can you answer? Harkiran Virdee, lots of birdies in this group. Holly, Amber, anybody know the answers? So two instruments that we use with Bhangra. I'll wait for the answers. I'm going to give you the third question while I'm waiting. Okay, can you name the three steps that we learned today? So what were the names of the three steps that we learned today? Mira, yes. So question two, the answer, yeah, one of them is Tumbi. So well done. Sienna said Tumbi, yes. What was the other one? So what were the three steps that we learnt today? What was this one called? And then this one, the one that was shaped like the letter Y, down into the little X. And the other one where we start out and our legs are out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. What were the names of those steps? Mirror, yep, big Y, little X, but what was the name? Shanae said Bhangra, yep. So that was the second step that we did, where we start as a big Y and a little X. That one is Bhangra. What about the others? What was the first one and the last one called? I'm going to give just one more minute and then I'm going to, actually 30 seconds, and then I'm going to give you the answers to all the questions. I'll give you a clue. One of the names of the dance move starts with a C and the other one starts with a D. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Okay, I'm going to give you the answers to all of the questions. Yes, we have. Yes, we have the answers here now. We're missing one, but I'm going to give you the answers. Okay, so the first question was, where does which part of India does Bhangra originate from? And that is Punjab. So the answer is Punjab. The second one is, can you name two instruments that we use in Bhangra. So that is, I taught you about the ball on Tuesday, but today we learnt about the jimta and tumbi. Okay, so remember the jimta makes a chiming sound with some jingles, and the tumbi makes a really high pitched sound when you pluck the string. And we also have the last question, which is what are the three steps that we learnt today? We learnt jar, we learnt kulapangra, and we learnt damal. Okay, so jar, Bhangra, and Damal. Well done, guys. Thank you for all participating today. I hope you had a really, really good session. Thank God we didn't cut out today. For anyone that joined us on Tuesday, you know that we cut out a couple of times during the session, but today was much smoother. So I want to say thank you to everybody that was patient with me and have also joined me again today. This video will be live now on my YouTube, so feel free to come back to it anytime and learn any of the steps that we've learned today or do the quiz again that you like. Please share it, please subscribe, and I can't wait to see you again. We're going to do another session tomorrow with some new moves and some new questions and some new fun facts. Okay? Have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye!